Remain standing, for Trimaris feels generous this day. We bring to you the most beautiful smile in the known world, Princess Emelina of Brisby.
Invited into this court, the Baron and Baroness of Osprey.
Come before their majesties, the stalwart defenders of our coast. Lou and Christine, Baron and Baroness of Osprey.
Welcome. Come down, Mr. Gatalop, Baron and Baroness of the South Downs. Pay homage to their majesties' meridians.
Invited into this court, the Baron and Baroness of Thor's Mountain.
Coming from our northernmost reaches, where the mountain guards our northern borders, the Baron and Baroness of Thor's Mountain do come and pay homage to their majesties, because the mountain will stand victorious.
Invited into this court, the Baron and Baroness of Iron Mountain.
Behold, the true bringer of joy, the knight of kittens, and the true first barony of this great kingdom. Please bow down and pay due respect to their majesties and the true Baron of Meridian.
Invited into this court, the Barony of Bladenfeld.
That's a war song.
Present, their witness, their excellencies, Isabel and Jean Israel, Baroness and Baron of Gladenfeld, joyfully attend their majesties, bringing from the northern regions of kingdom refreshing autumn breezes and an opportunity to model the finest, elegant late period French fashion and other quite attractive woolens and silks of other fine cultures.
Yes. Populace may now take their ease.
Holy cow, guys!
It's awesome to see the family all together.
We are also grateful that our cousins from the south were also able to join us this day.
And we're absolutely blessed that you all could be here to join us this day. This is hopefully the sign of us getting to be back in person more often. Slowly but surely, we're working our way out of this pandemic. And it has been an absolute honor. But before we go, we've got some business to do. So we're going to go ahead and get started with that.
That's right. Don't sit down.
For all who wish to swear fealty, please come forth.
Just so you know, the way that we've done this in the past, if you're not comfortable touching somebody, you can kind of stay back. And we have a representative of the kingdom, our kingdom seneschal, who will put their hand on the sword.
And please stay standing. These little sand spurs are brutal.
That is the truth.
You'll repeat after me. I state your name.
I,
Do swear fealty and service unto the crown of Meridian. To speak and to be silent. To do and to let be.
to do
To do and to let be.
Yes. To come and to go.
to come and to go,
In need and in plenty.
in need and in plenty,
In peace and in war.
in peace and in war,
In living and dying.
in living and dying,
From this hour henceforth.
from this hour henceforth,
Until my Lord release me.
until my Lord release
Or
me,
death take me.
or death take me,
Or the world end.
or the world ends.
I, Timothy, King of Meridian,
And I, Ysmay, Queen of Meridies, hear and shall not forget nor fail to reward that which is freely given. Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath breaking with justice.
Now please go in our seat.
Invited into this court, the kids of Meridian.
Did Martel have something to do with this?
Your boy about
Curtsies.
Oh,
Good morning. Thank you guys so much for joining us this morning. We hope you have a very, very fun day. I know that there's some activities planned. This is our last time being up here, so we just want to say thank you for joining us. The SCA brings wonderful things to kids, and I hope that you continue to play with your parents and grow in the SCA. Yes. Hi. Oh. You know, Briar Rose, I didn't even know it was you. Yeah. So there's a lady back there in the red. She's waving at you.
We're gonna go get her.
She has some little gifts for you to take, and don't chase her because she doesn't want to run.
Come on, Eric. Come on, walk in, buddy.
Invited into this court, any newcomers or for those for which this is their first royal court.
Welcome home.
You're supposed to have pockets.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me.
Come on in,
Those
come on in.
birds are terrible.
But remember to bow. Everybody bow. Okay.
Bowing.
There you go.
Thank you all for coming to the event. We know it can be terrifying to get called in front of court, and the first step in front of everybody can be daunting. But we hope that this is a mark of a good start of a long journey of fond memories for each of you. The society is a wonderful place, and it's made better by its newcomers.
Newcomers are very, very near to my heart. I love those badges that some of you guys are wearing, and hopefully you feel welcome in our kingdom, and will continue to feel welcome any events that you get to attend in the future. So the way that we do, and I think other courts, you might actually give that as well, we wanted to make sure that you had an item that you could use in the future. So the same lady in the red that's dealing with
Back
children,
behind court somewhere.
she has some gifts for you guys to take, and they're things like mugs or belts or anything that you can use for the future. We just want to welcome you to the SCA and tell you how much we feel like you guys are kind of the breath of what we're doing. So we appreciate you being here, and we hope you have a great day. Welcome.
If this is your first event, you can also get reimbursed. So if you did pay at toll, you can get that money reimbursed. Who's handling the reimbursement?
Sean, she's running the app. I think she's got a time set up to be available.
Ysmay has a newcomer.
We have a newcomer sign.
So thank you all again for coming, and we look forward to chatting with you throughout the day. So don't hesitate to come find us and ask any questions you have.
Absolutely.
Have a great day, everybody.
Thank y'all.
Called forth into this court, Mistress Thorkatla and Mistress Ardinia.
Nobody can tell. Nobody's going to tell.
Greetings.
Good morning.
We hear you have business before our court.
I have a little bit of business, yes. So, a while ago, you sent off one of my solicitors for consolation for perhaps someday. You over here? Okay, 3 on the side. Nice. Oh, yes. It's actually has a scroll with his name on it.
Called forth into this court, her ladyship, Jane Wolfton.
I still don't know what's happening.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening either. It's fine. Remember. Good morning.
It's okay.
having plenty of time to contemplate whether you would like to continue and be inducted into this order. We now wish to hear from your own lips spoken. Is it still your intention to be inducted into this noble order?
And we would send you to contemplate all the good words of the populace and center yourself in preparation for later this evening. Oh, yes, I can, if you like. Start.
Called forth the Order of the Pelican.
Nobody kneel.
It's squishy.
Don't get it together now.
Propel.
Noble Order of the Pelican, Jane has been placed upon vigil at this time. We would beg you a boon that when you have an opportunity, please go visit her, give her words of wisdom, kindness, and offer her any advice that you can to aid her in her journey as a peer of the society.
Thank you.
Called forth into this court, Dala and Erlin.
We're in the same boat.
Good morning. Good morning. You guys can stay out there if you like. So, we understand that you have some business before the court.
I do, if you would allow me.
We would.
Thank you. Hello, guys. If you don't know me, I was the chatelaine for Meridian. And it was super hard during that plague. And I felt like I didn't get to do all the things that I wanted to do, but I have found somebody who is now going to do all the things. So he has been so amazing as my deputy and has done all of the online things. And then when we started being able to go back to events, he's like, hey, let's do this and let's do this. And I'm like, you have more energy than me. How is this so? But I feel like this is very well earned for you. So I'm going to give, hold on, there we go. I'm going to give up my medallion because you have earned this. And I'm so very proud to call you now the chatelaine. Thank you. Oh, yay! Thank you guys so much for just helping me throughout this whole plague and just being amazing and doing all the newcomer things to help me out online and stuff. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.
Marilyn, thank you for taking on this mantle, and we wish you good wisdom, prudence, good judgment on your journey as a greater officer of state.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your Excellency.
Yeah.
While we have you here,
Oh,
Please. So, gosh, 2 years ago, I asked you to be my drop dead.
yeah.
Because I was in the role that you are.
Yeah.
And you, without hesitation, said, of course, I got you. And a week later, you took on the mantle of Kingdom Chatelaine, which is not a small task. And then we asked you to do more. We asked you to support us in the role and help with our coordinating of regalia, which is also a huge, huge task. You've been a great friend, a great confidant. You've been a loyal subject of Norreys, and for that, we wanted to do this.
Whereas the responsibilities of the crown being a heavy weight, those who through service have eased the burden greatly deserve recognition. Therefore, be it known that Dala Finna has by diverse actions and deeds won the recognition and respect of the King and Queen of Norreys, and thus is awarded Her Meridian Majesty and His Sovereign's pleasure.
Whoa!
Done this day.
And we had some really cool rings that were made, but I found one that was perfect for you because it's pink.
Thank you.
So, thank you, thank you.
Gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna cry.
Yet.
Aw. Thank you.
What is that sound? It sounds almost like theme music. Who is this gentle who approaches our court looking so dashing and out of his time?
I am Agent 16-3 from the Southeastern Time Enforcement Commission. You are on notice. This timeline is all fishy. We are watching you from the future. Your time in power has its limits.
Time Enforcement Commission. Are they Trimarian?
Mid-realm.
Glen Aubin? I don't remember that order. Anyway, let's move on. We had several individuals who could not attend the court today, but we did want to take just a moment to recognize them. So we're going to read in some scrolls to offer our appreciation. We'll find a time to meet with them personally, extend our thanks, and of course give them their appropriate regalia. We're just going to go ahead and read that business in now.
Whereas the burdens of the crown being of heavy weight, those who through service have eased that burden greatly deserve recognition. Therefore, be it known that the following individuals have by diverse actions earned the sovereign's pleasure or the Meridian Majesty. Done this day. Rosemary Ruth, Ekna, Thomas Palmer, Adela, and Stalico.
All of those individuals went far above and beyond to assist us during our reign, so we thought it was important that they were recognized with either a Meridian Majesty or a Sovereign's pleasure. What is this? More theme music?
What year is it? What year is this? Your Majesties, we gotta get back in time. We gotta go. We gotta go back to 2015. A lot of things. Better decisions. We gotta go. We gotta go.
Good traveler of the future, we have just a few more pieces of business, and then we'll consider going back to 2015.
Just let me know. Okay. I got the DeLorean waiting. We'll go.
During the last year, we had the great privilege of making a new order. This was an order for previous territorial barons and baronesses that would allow them to have special regalia because they did a fantastic job as regals for the Kingdom of Norreys. That order is called the Order of St. Orion.
Fellowship of St. Orion.
I'm sorry. That is important. And so today we would like to read off the award language and induct a few people into this order.
Meridies is made stronger by those who work tirelessly to the kingdom and its populace may strive. Having successfully served terms as vice-regals and leaders of those territorial baronies of our great kingdom, the following individuals are hereby inducted into the Fellowship of Saint Orion of Meridies. Done this day, Timothy King, Ysmay Queen.
We're just going to have Suyan read off the names, so if your name is called, you don't have to come, but we appreciate everything that you have done for the Kingdom of Meridies.
From Arnold, Ulrich of Somerset, called Vikingsjäger, Arabella Silvana. From Bryn Maddock, Angus MacGillidugan, Mirren Inan Dungale, Zofia Wisniewski, Gwydion Brakir, Margala of Dovedale, Edward of Glastonbury, Lucia Dominica Farnese, Galen Scholl of Eremy, Arena Francesca Gildi Giovanni, Hywel of Lewin, Heel of Lewin. From Gladenfeld, Stephanie of Netherwood, Griffin, O'Sare, Akeem Murierislave, and Narek Latisseran? Narek Latisseran. From Iron Mountain, Genevieve, Bjorn the Hunter, Lucilla de Chafulu, Francois Lesserie, Marjorie of Crossgate, called Marcelli, Cojan the Warrior, John Claude, James Ellen Rothsay, Robert Hightower, Killian the Black, Catherine of the Wade, Morgana, and Louis. And Duchess Katrina. From Osprey,
It's okay.
Camel Nick Intiger, Boris Bion, Rhiannon of the Isle, Alexander Breithelston. From Small Gray Bear, Vibrin of the Iron Hills, and Angela Christine O'Hara. From South Downs, Lorenzo Petrucci, Adela Scriver van Bruggen, Haji and Jody, Loretia out of Blackstar, Borger of South Downs, Zamina Yanez de Talavera, Bridget Erdina Ada, Rondalyn of Golgotha, John of Ian Ergen the Mad Celt. I should know that. I don't.
Sorry, the words are like this big. They're super tiny.
William Colquitt, Helene of Florishin, Savin of Vandeloven the Fierce, and then from Thor's Mountain, Godafiend of Windermere. Godalin. That looks like an effort.
Thank you for being patient with us. That was a lot of names to read in. But we just wanted to make sure that those who have served successfully in a bout as territorial baron were able to be inducted into this fellowship, and thanks for their diligent service.
Summoned into this court, Anna Docksdottir.
Good morning. Anna, thank you so much for joining us.
ever since your parents moved into the kingdom, to just see you jump right in, and you are so outward with your help. Anything that you're asked to do, you jump right in, feet first, and just work at every event that I've seen you at.
In fact, at MGT, I think you helped run the list. You served as a consort for one of the finalists. You're just always working, and your service didn't go unrecognized. People in the kingdom saw it, and we saw it. We wanted to make sure that the known world sees it, and the kingdom sees it. And for that, we wanted to award you an Argent Comet.
Inspired our populace to follow your progression with awe and wonder, like a star blazing across the heavens. Through your many hours of dedicated service, we, the Crowns of Norreys, do this day induct you into the Order of the Argent Comet, charging you by this elevation to continue to enrich our kingdom through the service you have so willingly rendered in the past. By our hands, done this day, Timothy King is made king.
And you can't call it a legacy, right, if it doesn't get given to somebody. But we, for some reason, passed off all the regalia. Something must be going on, like in a few minutes. Right.
Timeline's all squirrely.
So I had to find an Argent Comet, and I thought that I would just grab one from mine, and so I wanted to give you that.
Way to go, Anna.
What is going on?
Umbrella Academy. Yeah, that's guys.
Your Majesties, we are the Umbrella Academy. We have noticed that you are caught in a time loop. Obviously, you're caught in a time. Who gets to be king and queen for a year and a half? Unfortunately, the commission has also noticed. So they've got the handlers sending in a hit crew to take you out. We need to get you to a timeline that's safe. Come with us.
Let's go.
Now, while we would love to run with you right now.
Are you sure?
No.
Yes.
I'll take the queen.
Are dashing. But,
Nice
we
pants.
have just a few more pieces of business before we can leave. And I want to ride in that DeLorean. But we'll see you soon.
We have violin music. Does that help?
That is rad.
Very well. As long as you get to some safe timeline.
Okay, keep an eye out.
Wait, everybody be watchful. They're out there.
Hey, Your Excellency! Baron Sir Master Joffrey.
While we have you here,
Are you sure that?
we're given an opportunity to have Joffrey dance in a schoolboy uniform in front of court. You don't pass that up. And then we got to put a little icing on the cake by calling him personally forward to recognize him. Joffrey, you have been an absolute backbone of help for our reign. You have worked so hard, tirelessly, anything we've needed, from hauling the royal pavilion to coming to the house and helping me get organized, sorted, and set up. Any project we put you to for the last 2 years, you have been all over. And for that, we wanted to recognize you.
Whereas the burdens of the crown being of heavy weight, those who, through service, have eased that burden greatly deserves recognition. Therefore, be it known that Sir Baron Master Joffrey has by diverse actions earned the sovereign's pleasure, done this day by his man.
Now you can go get more comfy.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Great legs.
Your Excellency, do you have business?
Yes.
Please do so.
Kissa, Cotter, Calbarter, Philip, and Sifa.
She's at gates. Let me run and get her.
Please.
Yes, please.
Sir Carberry and Mr. Celestine.
Where's your sign? Where's your sign? I did say I was going to create an order.
She's over there causing trouble.
She calls it problem. How about him?
Don't kneel. Stand up. Stand up. You don't want bird.
Y'all have been an absolute treasure to this group, and we would like to recognize y'all.
Yes. Very good.
But we love you, so you know.
Yeah. So we would like to do this for
Now we'll have to do the scroll. Or
Well, you know, they might not want to because, you know, this is kind of a
This is a
distinguished
thing.
thing.
This is an osprey thing. You're getting a specific osprey thing.
Uh-huh.
Does it go?
For Carberry and Celestine, who have served the barony greatly through the years, we award you both the sable dracoir and the coveted paper plate. It is.
That's an original.
It is.
That's an osprey.
These are very coveted scrolls.
Thank you very much.
Thank y'all. We love y'all.
Don't let us get in your way.
Yeah, get
Hey, it's all good.
Yes, it is.
treasure it.
Treasure it.
Greatly. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Are we all here? Come into court. Cal, Kisa, and Sifa.
Order yourselves. There you go. All right. You do not have to kneel.
Yeah, don't be. Yeah.
Knees and Sandsburg.
Y'all have done a wonderful job in the A&S field with all the things you've made, all the heraldry, the
Gaming.
weaving, the gaming.
Classes
So we would like to recognize that.
at this time.
As a pillar supports a roof, so do those through their efforts in the arts and sciences support our barony through their efforts. You are all awarded the sable pillar of the osprey.
These were Fluctuations illumination by Jessica of Osprey. Look at the name.
Cow.
Sorry.
Neither one of them has glasses to lose their sees.
Kissa. Sifa. There you go.
So thank y'all
Thank
for all
you
that
so
you've
much
done.
for-
And keep up all the good, wonderful work y'all are doing. Thank y'all. Y'all take care. Thank you.
Call forth into their presence the Order of the Osprey's Jest. Okay.
No. Do not use that baby weight. I was gonna go get that baby. Yeah, the baby's the baronial award. You didn't know? Yeah, right. So we feel like there's a member that is missing. So I'm going to go get that member right now. So give me just a moment. Hold on, I gotta get the baby first. Give me that baby.
honor you to join us as a member of the Jess.
It's all runes, so she couldn't read the script.
Jessica of Osprey.
She gave her a rune scroll with no word on the back of it.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for recognizing our newest member.
Thank y'all for being here.
Barony, you're in another order. We're gonna collect them.
If you get the whole set, you get a prize.
So it's at this time we would like to make an announcement. This will be our last Gatalop as Baron and Baroness of Osprey. After the super many long years, we have felt after this, now that we're starting to get back, that it's time for new blood to sit on the baronial thrones. So at this time we wanted to announce that we will be stepping down as Baron and Baroness of Osprey.
Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate everything. Everybody that comes to these events and supports the SCA and the various groups in these kingdoms, and this one especially, make the SCA exactly what it is. So thank y'all all very much for what y'all do for the SCA.
And it's been our greatest honor to serve the kingdom and to serve Osprey that we love so dearly. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all.
This closes the court of their excellencies, Lou and Christine, Baron and Baroness of the Osprey.
Called forth into this court the Order of the Bow.
We'll just pass the baby around. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm a tall one.
All right, we'll keep this short and sweet. Order of the Bow. You have given us wise and prudent counsel. We have reflected upon it and are now mindful to grow your order by your advice. Baron Lou, if you would please come stand before me. And if the Honorable Lord Lachlan O'Cleary, Baron Lachlan O'Cleary would join us as well.
I don't know anything about that.
The Order of the Bow is recognized for its continued service to the kingdom and society. Each of you have been recognized by that order as being absolute representations and embodiments of these virtues. We thank you so much for that, and we would now encourage you to greet your order as the scroll is being read.
And we'll get you some regalia at a later date.
Whereas our
This
kingdom
one is,
is likened to a
Lachlan.
mighty tree, and
That
our
one's,
populace
Lou.
the dazzling flutter of its leaves. The continued growth of our kingdom depends on the strength of the branches that are. We are minded to lock and
It's been so long.
Congratulations, the meeting's the next best.
Meetings are all right.
Congratulations to our newest inductees of the Bow. We'll continue with all appropriate greetings shortly.
All right, I did want to name off the people who made these awesome scrolls. This scroll was made by Mr. DeLacy, and the calligraphy and illumination by Jessica of Osprey. And this scroll was illuminated by Isabella Du Bois, and calligraphy by Thomas Palmer.
many things.
Hugs! Hugs! I win. You do.
Baroness Isabel, another order has likewise provided us counsel and guidance, and we could not agree more when it was brought to our attention that order wanted you amongst their number. Would our Order of the Velvet Owl please come forth?
I'll be with you.
Our Order of the Velvet Owl is an embodiment of the arts, and they have found you as a wonderful representation, not only through your art with a blade, but your skills in so many other things. Thank you so much. Really quickly greet your order as we read the scroll.
Wait!
Oh,
Wait!
I'm sorry.
He's trying to get through this. I just want you to know that this beautiful pouch was made by Mr. Stephanie.
Did my documentation help?
And before she reads the scroll, this was calligraphied and illuminated by Kat Hornor.
Let's get her!
Get her!
Never forgotten.
It's my cake.
By our prerogative, of this day, Ysmay Queen.
More theme music.
King Timothy, Queen Ysmay, Skynet has determined that you should be terminated.
Uh-oh.
Come with me if you want to live.
Good Terminator, we would love to go with you. But we've just got a few more pieces of this. No.
I shall attempt to find the T-5000 and protect you.
All right, well, we've got the Umbrella Academy scouting out here too, so we should be good for at least a few more pieces of business.
I need a better outfit. Your clothes, give them to me. I'll be back.
Your Highness, would you like to say anything to the populace?
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm here from Primaris, and I wanted to thank Their Majesty for allowing us to come and enjoy your beautiful weather. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day. And
come to understand that you have business before our court.
Yes, Your Majesty. We, the companions of the order, feel our members are not complete and that there is one here present whose honor and achievement in the arts and sciences entitles his recognition as our peers. With the ancient traditions and prerogatives of our order, we hereby petition Your Majesty to recognize the Honorable Lord Gunther Wolferam.
You have spoken with us regarding Gunther before. We hear your counsel and are in agreement that he is worthy of recognition and membership into this noble order.
Good herald, have his lordship brought before us.
Gunther Wolferam, come into the presence of their majesties Timothy and Ysmay.
Good morning.
Please don't kneel.
Gunther? Are there those of your order who will speak and let us all know the manner of Gunther's talents that have enriched our realm?
Your Majesties, I would like to speak for Gunther. I know of his mastery of his craft. His use of light and color, his layering of his paints, the way that he approaches his subjects are all at mastery level. He shares his knowledge with others through classes, and not only through classes, his displays are educational as well. He shows people his process. He truly is a master of his craft, and we consider him earned.
We are personally aware of his beautiful art, of his layering of paint, and we have witnessed these beautiful works.
But there's more to peerage than skill and artistry. Is there a royal peer who may speak of this lord's loyalty and service to the crowns of Meridies?
Yes, Your Majesty. I am Viscount Raymond. Lord Gunther is truly an artist. He does copy a lot of old guys. But Michelangelo didn't have any documentation. And nobody could read Leonardo's. He has been an inspiration for quite a few people. And being a peer is more than being an artist or a fighter or a person who does good works. It is being a kind and gentle person, a good person who promotes the SCA, who promotes the medieval ideals that we represent. And Gunther does that. Every day he does that. This man truly is my peer.
We expected to hear no less of this gentle's character. But is there someone that would speak of his service?
Your Majesty.
Oh, I skipped. My apologies. You first, and then we'll come back to the other one. My apologies.
Your Majesties, I am speaking for Mistress Elowin. I, Elowin of Eaglewood, would speak for the Order of the Pelican for Lord Gunther. Many years ago, my beloved Richard of Rayford chose this man to be part of our household as his squire because of his skill at arms. It is said that the pen is mightier than the sword. This man's prowess in the arts bespeaks of this, bringing to life the moments that capture all that is best. The blade that has drawn those has been sharpened by sorrow and tempered in overcoming hardships to serve our kingdom. The pictures he has rendered has comforted hearts and has been offered to raise funds for noble causes for Meridies. He and his lady wife ever serve as exemplars not only of outward appearance, but in all courtly chivalry and courtesy. This man is my peer, so saith Mistress Elowen.
What of this lord's chivalry? Is there a knight who will speak to that?
Your Majesty, I am Sir Connell McDale, and I bring words from my squire brother, Sir Ingolf of Clontarf, about our squire brother Gunther. Your Majesties, good nobles, Earl Richard and I became close over my time as a squire. It turns out a couple of decades will do that. It was his practice to discuss with his household what he was thinking about new folks before he squired them. I remember the conversation about Gunther. Richard told me he was considering a new guy. When he told me, he said, well, not a new guy. I'm sorry, well, a new guy, but not a young guy. He really thought Gunther was cool. When he asked my thoughts, I told him I knew who Gunther was for sure, and his artistic ability and his appearance were fantastic. I told him I didn't know much about his fighting, and asked, did he fight a lot? Richard replied, he did, and was building a new and fancier late period kit. My only comment was, for God's sake, buy him some gauntlets. Not because he couldn't take a shot, but what comes from his head and heart through his hands inspires not just warriors of Meridies, but of other kingdoms, and those warriors who protect this and all our dreams. The knights in this kingdom who have drawn inspiration from Gunther before he was known in the kingdom can speak to his power and impact on them as a person. Gunther fights and continues to get out in service to the kingdom while he inspires the rest of us with his work. As an aside, I will tell you this man was worried about local business in his home group right before he was Laurel today. That was the question on his mind. He is strong in defense of what he thinks is right and will go head to head at any perceived slight. In his personal life, he is a man of strong values and stands up for what he believes. His presence on the field is stellar and like the very art he creates. I know this man. He is my peer. I can hear Richard's voice now. Most excellent.
Is there now a master of defense who will stand surety for this vigilance?
Your Majesty, I am Baron John Azrael de Corbier, and I would speak for this man. There is a concept that we often touch on when we speak for elevations. It's a term called sprezzatura. It basically means to make something difficult seem easy. However, there's another concept. I don't have a fancy word for it. It's when you can look at someone's works and see the effort, the dedication, the devotion that they put into their art and their craft. And when I look at this man, I see that devotion, that dedication, that effort that he has put into everything that he's done for our society. And it is an inspiration to myself and to many others. I have no doubt, Your Majesties, that this man is a peer of the society.
And what of a lady of the rose? May she speak to Gunther's gentlemanly manners and courtly behavior.
Your Majesties, if I may speak on Gunther's behalf.
Please.
No crying, maybe. You know that I'm a bard, right? So I'm going to tell y'all a story, a brief story. Once upon a time, many years ago, a recruit to the United States Army reported for duty at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. And fortunately for the world, he did not quite follow the directive to pack only underwear, towels, and soap.
he packed some art supplies, and his sergeant caught him drawing some of his experiences for basic training. And wisely, that sergeant took those drawings to his lieutenant, and wisely that lieutenant took the drawings to his major, and wisely that major took his drawings to the colonel. And well, Jody finished out his military career at Fort Campbell, at Fort Knox, I'm sorry, drawing and painting covers for Armor magazine. And yes, and he is still doing it. Fortunately for us in Norreys, the cavalry was relocated to Fort Benning, and this is how Lord Gunther came to us. Lord Gunther, as Jody, has been nationally recognized for his artwork to the military. He appropriately has been given the Order of the Patron of St. George. Only 6 other people in the country have this order, and so how could we not help but recognize the artistry of this gentleman right here? I would also like to tell you that though he has the soul of an artist, he has the spirit of a warrior. He has fought for me in the Rose Tournament at Gulf Wars. The trials of life have proven him. He is a worthy gentleman, and he is more than my peer. I am humbled in his presence.
And finally, is there a member of our populace who will speak to Gunther's honor and example for our people?
And I have the honor to speak for this man, for the populace. None present can question his prowess in the arts. None present can question his ability and drive to carry those arts into every ounce of his being. I have been honored to face this man on the field, and I was found wanting. The first time I met this man was at a knight's gambit. And I said, "Who's that guy over there?" And they said, "Oh, that's Richard Raffin's new squire. He's new." I said, "He doesn't look new." After that, we became great friends. I can tell you, it is my pleasure to call you friend. It is my honor to call you friend. And even more so, it is my honor to call you a peer of the realm. Thank you, brother. Yep, they're right there.
Gunther, we hear those who stand in surety for you, and being mindful of the honor you brought to this our realm by your accomplishments in the fine arts, research, and teaching, and mindful also of the wishes of your peers, it's our intent to admit you into the Order of the Laurel. Will you accept from us this honor? This is the first asking.
Please stand.
I'm removing this belt as a symbol of our relationship and the travels that we have shared together. And it has been my honor. Now you will walk your path by yourself as my peer.
If you are certain that you accept this honor and responsibility, will you now give us your word that you will henceforth comport yourself, which I have no doubt, as befits a peer of our realm, as you most surely have until now, and that you will attempt in all our endeavors to be a noble example to our people? This is the second asking.
Will you promise further to set an example of courtesy and chivalrous conduct, and to support and uphold the laws and traditions of our kingdom and the governing laws of the society? Do you further promise to enrich the kingdom by continuing to share your knowledge and skills, and to teach and train those gentles who you would take as an apprentice?
Are you certain that you're willing to take on these responsibilities of a peer of our realm?
Yes.
This is the third and final asking.
Yes. Having answered to our satisfaction, place your hand upon the sword and swear fealty now to the crown of Meridian.
Oh, okay. I asked our herald, but if you're good, okay. Okay.
Place a hand upon the sword.
Yes, sir.
I, Gunther Wolferam, do swear fealty and service unto the crown of Meridian, to speak and to be silent, to do and to let be, to come and to go, in peace and in plenty, in peace and in war, in living and in dying, from this hour henceforth until my Lord release me, or the world end.
I, Timothy, King of Meridian.
And I, Ysmay, Queen of Norreys, hear and shall not forget nor fail to reward that which is freely given.
Fealty with love, valor with honor, and oath breaking with justice.
Please.
Please. Is there a medallion?
Yes, Your Majesty.
I would place this upon your neck for all to know that you are indeed a Laurel of the society.
Let me be the first to introduce the Kingdom of Meridies in the known world to the newest Laurel of the society.
Wow. That's been a long road.
It's okay. Sit there.
Watch the rope, right?
You got your legs. We're going to still let her jump in real quick, if you don't mind. Oh, goodness. The words of this scroll are not in English. And it turns out the person who made it is doing other stuff right now. What language is it in?
I can do it. German? German, I can do this.
Gotcha.
I can do this.
I'll make it super easy. We, the King and Queen of Meridies, hereby induct Gunther into the Order of the Laurel. This was done by, this scroll was done by Her Highness the Cutler. Please continue greeting those members of your order. If you want us to hold that for you, Shelly. All right. Oh, all right.
Don't fall.
Oh, and is that a banner?
Oh, yeah, what a beautiful banner. And the Gatalop Gatalop win, doing what Gatalop win does.
I'm like, I have a jazz formation. I just want to make sure.
Upside down.
Oh, maybe it's not. It's just backwards. It's not upside down. It's just backwards. Beautiful banner. Beautiful banner. All right. Oh my goodness.
More theme music.
Oh my goodness.
I hope it's not another one of those kooky time travelers. Greetings! Rufus! My, what a creatively anachronistic group. I'm looking for, hold on. Timelines are weird and a bit squirrely. I'm looking for a Bill S. Preston and Ted Theodore. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the wrong group. The daughters of Bill at. No. 2021? Wow, this is a really screwed up timeline. I'm looking for a Timothy and Ysmay. Most excellent. Esme's like totally still getting dressed backstage, but I wanted to tell you it has been a most excellent adventure. So I'm trying to get here before the time cop shows up. Okay. I'm trying to get here before Marty McFly. Yeah, we saw him. You're late. Oh, hold on. I gotta get here before the Umbrella Corporation. Nope, they've come. Crap. Definitely gotta get here before the Terminator. Nope, but he was pretty rad. This is bogus. Most heinous. Alright, so I dropped. Oh, great, there she is. Oh, there. I gotta get the two of you to the future in 19. Nope, hold on. Future, because of both of your wonderful ability for prose to turn your poetry into music. Ooh. For that. In music, we're going to turn you into rock band music. Excellent!
Is this how this goes?
It is. We've got to get you to some people to teach you how to play them. Absolutely. So, we should go and party on.
I'm down for the party.
Let's do it. But before we go, we've got just one thing to say to the populace. Be excellent to each other.